Hi everyone! Going back to my roots today, going to talk about the holographic sheets, what I call the holo squares. This, the holographic sheet, and it was something I was using a lot before we found the tubes. Tubes really changed our lives, but like this one, it's very different. Using this, you can really control where the light is going, where it is bouncing, so it's easy to mix both the light painting shape around your subject, the light on your subject, the light on the floor, on the ceiling, even gigantic flares on the lens if you have a wide lens. So this picture with Sandra was from 2013. We're currently in 2020, so I've been doing these things for a long time, but back then I was using simple sheets that I found at the arts and crafts stores, and this is the exact one that I use with Kim for this series in 360 using 176 cameras, and this is how I hold it. And it's been so long since really took the time to play with that, and there's going to be much more coming up with this because now I have a way to make them much more solid. So yes, it's gonna look like trash, but it's not going to tear as quickly as the one that I had back in the days. So what you can see from those images is that I popped the light a few different times. And this is by using this magnetic remote on the Olight M2R Warrior, and so I was just holding it like this. So by using your tool, you can really shape the light. So for me in this case, it was a way to avoid the light to go on the camera, so I was pressing just enough. The spiral on the floor is a big bonus. I didn't plan for that, but at some point when I understood what it was about, I was able to either get it in or out depending how I was holding the light. So when it's blue, it's because the beam is hitting the floor directly, and when I have just colors on the floor, then it's only the reflection of the light from the holographic sheet. Also, you notice that we have this beautiful pink line in all of the shots. So what is it? It's simply the back. It's not possible to see it from here, but the light goes through the sheet, and this is how I got this pink line. Why is it pink? I have no idea. Using the rainbow color, you'll get the green one. It's just a bonus. I don't know how that happened, but it's really cool to have that. And once again, these are only lit by the tool that I have in my hand. It's very important. You want everything to correspond to the light you're holding. So if you're using an external flash, it's going to be hard to match with the light on the face and your light painting trace. So I think it's really a way to go with that kind of tool, and especially for me in 360, I don't know where I would put my flash, my strobes anyway, so it's just easier to do it this way. All of the exposures are about 2, 3, 4 seconds depending on if I was doing a single trace or multiple ones. I have one that I really like that I simply made a S shape, a curve starting from top to bottom, a single streak on strobe. So on the Olight, the strobe mode can be accessed from the side button. There we go. And that's it for this one. We'll see much more of these holographic sheets in the near future. See you.